Today I'm such in a good mood that I want to share 20 buy triggers for the most popular stocks that we speak about every time on Family Investment. This will be a two-part series where I'll be speaking about the first 10 stocks and part 2 will be the next 10 stocks, but this video will be released back to back. So see you soon. Hello and welcome back to Family Investment. My name is Alex Koh, and today for the month of July I want to release 20 buy triggers in two-part series back to back, and you are watching part 1. Why am I releasing this buy trigger just before the earnings? Because I see an opportunity for a potential dip in the stock market, a potential short seller coming in trying to short the market, take profit just before the earnings. And also, before I begin with this first 10 of the stocks, I just want to show some house rules. Okay, the house rules is there's no pre-earnings, no valuation. I'm going to go straight buy trigger on the Fibonacci retracement chart, and also use this as guidance. You can get this snapshot, a picture it. Use this as guidance for you to know when to buy a particular stock, because I don't believe that we can just buy a stock by just testing a finger in the air. Sometimes there's real reason why there are levels that's established, invisible levels that traders use to buy and sell a particular stock. So this is hopefully to be a guidance for you to help you make that decision yourself. Okay, before I start, remember to click like and subscribe on this channel, and also you can go down the description below if you want to skip a certain segment and see what stocks I will be speaking about. But if I missed any stock that you like, please leave a comment below. I'll try my best to get back to you. Or you can join my Discord or my Patreon, and I'll try my best to help you as much as I can. Okay, too much rambling. Let's get back to stock number 1. Let's speak about Facebook. Facebook going all-time high. We all love Facebook. Facebook is breaking it despite the fact there's no bad news, which is great for Facebook stocks. So Facebook has tried all-time high by $356 per share, and now it's trying to retrace back. As you can see, Facebook has gone one high level up from the highs of 324, and now they're trying to seek all-time high. It's stopping there. It's waiting for earnings, waiting for great new news. Who knows, the next cryptocurrency, the next gaming device, but we are waiting for new news. But as you can see that I'm calling gaps to fill. Okay, gaps to fill between 356 to 324. So if you want to buy Facebook, wait and be patient. Wait for the pullback to 324, because there's no real reason to push it even high unless with great fundamental news. So 324 is the region where I'll wait and buy if you want to be topping up Facebook. If you can be a bit more patient, 304. But then my target, first buy trigger 324, and the second one 304. Be patient with Facebook. If you be patient, you grab what you need and then you can run. Alright, the next second stock I want to speak about is the good old Apple. Apple is trying all-time high again, 144. It's looking like it's going to go on a breakout, okay? It's established the zone. It's pushed all the way from 122 all the way to 144. It's looking like it's going on a breakout. So if you want to go buy trigger 133, less likely, because it's on that breakout phenomenon just now. 144, 145, 140. It might be going higher. That's where it's supposed to be, because remember, it's trying to line itself up for Q3, Q4 earnings. New phones, new evolution, new 5G, new changes, new iMacs, more driven sales, more digital sales. So that's where it's going. But if you can be patient, you can wait 133, because remember, the news about President Joe Biden trying to press his big companies. So there might be news that might dip quickly to 133 at that zone, and see if you can pick up some. If not, you can wait till 127, which I think is less likely, because the gaps are already filled. It's waiting for a breakout. It's been prepared like this since last July, waiting for a breakout. So pick and choose on Apple, but I think it's a great quality stocks, future dividend companies, and stocks which I personally hold myself as well. So that's Apple, buy trigger 133 if you can. Be patient. Okay, the next one, Microsoft. We all like Microsoft, but this graph shows a bit of a strange one. Microsoft lost its Jedi contract, pushing up 280. It looks like it's on a breakout again, okay? It's been breaking out several times already. 3 peaks on a breakout since the beginning of 2021. There's nothing stopping Microsoft, despite the fact that the growth is between 9 to 12% revenue growth, but it shows great sustainable growth, and they're paying out great dividends as well. So the buy zone for me on Microsoft, if you're patient to wait, it might drop to 258 levels zone because it's trying all-time high for no reason, depending on how the earnings come through. The earnings might miss and it might fall. So be patient. 258 is where I will top up if I want to ever buy Microsoft again. And also 245, which is less likely, but then it depends on the news. You know, sometimes you get a major sell-off, a major spike in VIX. These things do come down. So be patient. 258. Don't buy at the breakout point just now because it might break out higher or it might pull it back down. Again, remember, President Joe Biden is pressing all his mega cap stocks and see what they're doing, and they lost a Jedi contract. So sentiment on Microsoft is negative just now, but it doesn't mean that you should be selling. You should be topping up on the right point and wait for the pullback, because when Microsoft breaks off beyond 300, it flies and goes away, and it's going to be a hard bird to catch. Okay, next one, everybody's favorite Chinese e-commerce stock, SEA Ltd. So much spoken about on my channel each and every time. I don't own them, I trade them, I regret them, I should have done it. But if you guys are SEA Ltd holder, well done. So SEA Ltd holder, I previously said they'll hit a peak and they'll come back down, and it happened. Now it's falling back down. It's falling back down to close to my buy trigger point, my new buy trigger point on 256. Okay, 256, 235, 218. These are the zones, because these are the buy zones. Be patient. Don't try to buy every time they drop by 3%. Buy for when they drop significantly. Okay, the earnings might be looking great on more for the expansion, but then remember, they are cyclical stocks. It cycles in a motion. It always goes up and down before it breaks up higher. So 256, 235, that's the buy zone if you want to top up. It may even drop lower because look at the characteristics of SEA Ltd. It does. But overall, you'll be going on an upward trend, but not in a straight line. You'll be cycling itself before it goes up. So take this opportunity to top up if you're SEA Ltd holder, because when it flies, it flies. You'll be the next Pinduoduo of China, but more international based with the same type business driven on South America, South Asia, Southeast Asia. So SEA Ltd is one of the stocks that if you are a holder in top 3 stocks, well done, because it is stock that will make you a millionaire. Woo, it's getting hot here. AMD, the next hot stock that we have. One of my top 3 stocks, one of my holding. It's trying for all-time high, but it's starting to break down again. So if you want to buy AMD, I'm looking at the $88 zone. $88 zone, or between $88 to $82 zone, okay? AMD will be breaking over 200 next year, but it's still in the cyclical zone. It's trying to push it through. Remember, the shortage of chips, the maximum business capacity for profit is not there. But hopefully by 2022, 2023, when everything eases down on the semiconductor shortage, it will flow, more profits will come in, and growth is what we see. So this is the time to buy, but wait, it's pulling back down to 88. That might be a first early buy zone for you, but wait, if you're patient, if you bought more, wait until it pulls down between 88 to 82. Okay, I think if it does pull back down between 88 to 82, it's not going to hold too long, because the takeover for ceilings is so close. So close, all the regulators have been approved, it's so close, it's just waiting for the breakout of 100. So take this opportunity if you still got cash to top up AMD, and once they break out to 100, honestly, even myself, I don't think I'll ever buy AMD again, because they will be flying. Next one, Crowdstrike, one of the most popular, one of the stock that I missed and I still regret. I spoke about Crowdstrike many times and I spoke about it. I swing traded, I shouldn't have sold it. Okay, so am I still looking to buy Crowdstrike? Of course, yes, because it's one of this next technological cyber strike security that actually works. So Crowdstrike is roaring up. It's trying to fill its gap. Remember, it's still overpriced. I still think Crowdstrike's overpriced at 250, 220 is still overpriced. But if you look at the chart itself on the Fibonacci retracement, it's going to be impossible, but 238 is where I'm looking for it to pull back if I want to buy some more. 238 on my swing trade account, and 221 is going to be impossible, but then remember, technically it needs to fill the gaps. Technically it's overpriced. Technically people will take profit and let it trim back down. But people who hold Crowdstrike at the early hundreds are not going to sell them. Some people will be trading, option trading. So this is what happens. This is what cycles the Crowdstrike stocks up and down. So first buy trigger 238 and second one 221. But it's a stock to own, it's a stock to hold, and a stock not to let go. Next one, let's bring a Chinese stock in, Pinduoduo. It's one of my favorite ones. I spotted Pinduoduo back early in the days where it was 28 bucks, and guess what? It's flying up now. I did not buy any Pinduoduo because somebody told me Pinduoduo isn't a great company. Guess what? Boohoo, you were wrong. Okay, so Pinduoduo looking like an opportunity to buy. If it pull back my Fibonacci retracement chart, it's going to 100. It's dropping like a full frame here. It's close to 98. So if it's going to the bottom, the 98 buck, I'll be buying. Actually, I bought, in fact, I bought about 105, 102. I bought some on my eToro account. And if it drops back, I'll buy because it's at the bottom base. Remember, this is a cash flow, cash rich company, cash expansion company. So through the cracks of the regulators just now, it is not playing well, but you need to give it time. 6 months, 9 months, sometimes you need to give at least a year before this company lines up. But they'll be making money, they'll be breaking quarters because consumerism is still there. So take this opportunity to buy to top up if you want. So I'll be buying at 98 bucks. If it drops again, I've already top up 104, but at 98 bucks I'll buy and I'll hold my base, and that's where I'll go. So pin total is something that you should be considering. I mean, if you want to buy now, it's fine, you can buy now. I've already started buying now, but if you be patient and wait for the next buy trigger, 98 bucks, it will be very, very low risk, high reward. Okay, next one. Can we not go and not speak about Tesla? Of course we need to speak about Tesla. This chart hasn't changed since I drew it back in January. This retracement chart, because it hit all-time high 888, and it's not since the daylight of an all-time ever since. So Tesla is there just now. It's trying to break through its little mini levels of between 624 and 725. So it looks like it's swinging back down again. If you want to buy Tesla, just wait for it to 624 levels, because I'm not surprised if Tesla drop tomorrow and then it goes back to 700 again. But if you're patient, 554, I'm not sure whether it's going to go to that level, but it depends, you know, who they might miss. They might miss earnings for Q2. Elon Musk might do something stupid again with Twitter. So be patient. But 624 is the time to top up and buy. If you're still topping up and buy, I'm not topping up Tesla anymore. I've topped up Tesla enough between the zone of 461 and 534. But if you feel that you want to top up Tesla, 624 might be the zone for you. But again, you need to be patient with Tesla. You know, I'm not going to see Tesla hitting 900. Loads of Tesla bulls are going 900 coming, 900 coming. Come be patient, guys. Okay, it's jumped so high so fast. You need to give it time to rehibernate, regrow. So I'm looking at Q4, Q1 next year before it starts breaking on time. If it doesn't, then wait for Q2. So you just have to be patient with Tesla. It's one of those top up zone, and it's not a cheap stock to top up. Rumors about stock split again. This is where we are, 624 per single share of Tesla. If you can afford to buy, you can buy. If not, buy on fractional shares. So this is Tesla. Not much activities. I'm not buying, but if you are, this is the chart for you. Next one will be Pinterest. Okay, we all like Pinterest. I like Pinterest. I've been telling you guys to buy Pinterest when it dip, and if you guys bought it when it dip on the 56, as low as 56, you guys are doing well. And guess what? It's on the cycle again. Okay, earnings coming out, cycle again. You're gonna hear some bad news. You're gonna see cycle down, but nothing is stopping Pinterest. Pinterest, our algorithm is doing well. It's helping driving sales for e-commerce, small business, BNM. And we are at a point where we are sitting about 75 bucks just now. So this is already a first buy trigger point for me if you want to buy. But if you can wait to 67. But if you want to top up Pinterest, buy at 75. I would buy, because I already took the top wholesale, and when it hits 80, I did release a video previously that I took some profit, and now it's back down to 75. I may buy, I may not buy, or I can wait for it to pull back a bit more closer to 67. So there's a Pinterest. If you want to top up on Pinterest, again, it's a great momentum company. It's a great social media company, second to Facebook. Finally, we all want to see is Nvidia. Nvidia, I had to replot the new Fibonacci retracement tool, and I noticed it's jumped 2 levels. Well done, 835 peak, and now it's starting to fall down. So if you need to be patient, because it's very high just now, after the stock split, there's a possibility for it to pull back down. Remember, the ARMS deal is not gone through yet, so there's still opportunity to buy it on depth. So 707 is my first buy trigger. 628, very high hopes. I don't think that will happen, but then technically it needs to fill the gaps. Okay, but with the earnings and everything, it's going to break. I don't know how those gaps will be filled, but 707 will be a zone that I'll wait. If I get that zone, I'll buy a couple more. I mean, it's not a cheap stock, but I'll buy 1 or 2, and that is a zone. So be patient, wait for the stock split, and if the stock split comes, I think it's about 5 or 4 to 1, then you can buy more at that similar level. So this is Nvidia. So this is the end for me for the first tech stock. I'm going to take a break, and then I'll see you in the next video for the next 10 stocks. And I hope you find it useful. Please do click like and subscribe, hopefully to hear more videos like this in future.
I hope you enjoyed that video. If you want to see future videos, please subscribe to the channel and press the bell button. Ding dong! More videos.